John had always been a night owl. So, when a job opened up at his local grocery store for an overnight shift, he thought it was the perfect opportunity. He was eager to embrace the solitude of the empty store and the chance to earn some extra money. Little did he know that this decision would lead to a series of eerie encounters that would haunt him for the rest of his life. In the beginning, the overnight shift at the store was uneventful. John would arrive at the store just as the last few customers were checking out and the day staff was leaving. The store was eerily quiet, save for him and the shelves filled with products, the quiet hum of the refrigerators, and the soft whirring of the fluorescent lights were his only companions. But as the days turned into weeks, John began to experience strange occurrences that sent shivers down his spine. One night, as he was restocking the shelves in the canned goods aisle, he heard faint whispers coming from behind the towering stacks of cans. He peered around but found no one. He dismissed it as a trick of his tired mind, chalking it up to the late hour. Another time, while in the back storage room, he heard footsteps echoing down the empty hallway, as if someone were walking towards him. His heart pounded as he grabbed a nearby broom for self-defense. But when he stepped out to investigate, the hallway was devoid of life. He couldn't shake the feeling that he was being watched. These bizarre incidents continued to escalate. Objects on the shelves would mysteriously fall without explanation. Lights flickered in patterns that seemed almost deliberate, casting eerie, dancing shadows across the empty aisles. John's unease grew with each passing night. He started complaining to the store's management, asking to switch to a different shift or for an explanation, but his pleas fell on deaf ears. They brushed off his concerns, attributing them to exhaustion, stress, or overactive imagination. John knew it was something more, but his warnings fell on deaf ears. One particularly chilling night, as he was taking a break in the dimly lit staff room, he glanced at the security camera monitor. His blood ran cold as he saw a shadowy figure moving through the aisles on the screen. It was a tall, gaunt figure, with hollow eyes that seemed to pierce through the monitor. Panic took hold of him as he rushed out to confront the intruder, only to find the store empty once more. His anxiety grew, and sleep became an elusive dream. Every creak, every faint whisper in the store seemed to conspire against him, making the nights an endless torment. He'd occasionally hear the soft, eerie laughter that seemed to resonate from the shadows, always just out of his reach. Then, one fateful night, as he was doing his rounds, he saw something that would haunt his nightmares forever. In the frozen foods section, he spotted a reflection in the glass door of one of the freezers. It was the same gaunt, shadowy figure with hollow eyes. As he turned to face it, the freezer door swung open, and the figure was gone. Shaken to his core, John couldn't bear it any longer. He raced to the manager's office, resigned on the spot, and never returned. But he couldn't escape the memory of that haunting figure. To this day, he avoids the store, forever feeling that something malevolent lurked within its aisles, unseen and unexplained. As time passed, he couldn't shake the feeling that he had left something important behind. A part of him longed to confront whatever had tormented him. One dark and stormy night, curiosity got the better of him, and he decided to return to the store. The moment he stepped through the entrance, he felt an unsettling presence. The eerie stillness of the store seemed to envelop him. He ventured deeper into the aisles, determined to uncover the mystery that had haunted him. And then, as he turned a corner, he saw it again, the same gaunt, shadowy figure with hollow eyes. But this time it was not alone. A legion of otherworldly entities emerged from the darkness, their eyes glowing with an unholy light. They moved towards him with an unnatural grace, their movements synchronized in a terrifying dance. In terror, John turned and fled, leaving the store once and for all. He couldn't explain what he had witnessed, but he knew he would never return. The ominous ending left him feeling on edge, forever haunted by the malevolent forces that had claimed the grocery store as their own. The fear and unease clung to him, a constant reminder that some mysteries are better left unsolved, and some places are best avoided. Even if they're your local grocery store, John's nights were no longer filled with quiet solitude, but rather with the haunting echoes of what he had seen, a chilling reminder of the unexplainable horrors that lurk in the darkest corners of the world. The once mundane grocery store had become a place of dread, and John had no choice but to carry the weight of the unknown for the rest of his life.